Death Valley USA. Located in southeastern California, this drop-dead gorgeous valley takes the spot for the hottest place on the planet. It almost looks ethereal with its undulating sand dunes and rock salt ridges, but you'll quickly learn why it's got death in its name. The scalding temperatures in Death Valley reach as high as 56.7 degrees Celsius. Skeleton Coast, Namibia. An impressive stretch of 500 kilometers of sand and dark blue waters. Reaching the Skeleton Coast of Namibia will feel like witnessing the literal end of the earth. Here, the endless dunes of the Namib Desert meet the treacherous currents of the Atlantic Sea. Walking its sweeping, inhospitable shoreline, you'll see where the location got its spooky name. Oymyakon, Russia. Tucked in the heart of Siberia is the coldest inhabited place on Earth only the dauntless visit. Oymyakon. While the temperature drops abysmally at -60 degrees Celsius, the pale scenery is truly stunning any time of the day. Comes sunset and it transforms into an otherworldly marvel. While here, you'd best visit the Pole of Cold Monument, where the coldest temperature is recorded in an inhabited area. Acapulco, Mexico. Famous for its gorgeous bays, fantastic climate, and vibrant nightlife, Acapulco attracted tourists annually in droves. But that's no longer the case. Dominated by local gangs, the city has witnessed an unprecedented rise in violent crime rates and illegal activities. If you do visit, make a point to stick to public tourist areas and avoid venturing out without a local guide. Mount Everest, Nepal. An icon for being the highest point on Earth above sea level, Mount Everest enjoys the attention of climbers worldwide who want to scale its 8,849-meter peak. Naturally, scaling its harrowing summit comes fraught with life-threatening risks. Think of altitude sickness, extreme cold, low oxygen levels, and other deadly scenarios common in these unforgiving elevated terrains. San Pedro Sula, Honduras. Known as the Sun Valley of Honduras, San Pedro Sula is another often overlooked tourist destination for its high crime rate, although it does have its charms too. The Third Avenue of the city is home to the Museo de Antropologia y Historia, where you can learn about the customs and traditions of past civilizations. Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, Ukraine. Located 130 kilometers from Kyiv, Ukraine, curious visitors can now trace the devastating results of the tragedy that shook the world in 1986. Strolling on specified safety routes inside the exclusion zone, tourists over the age of 18 years old can take memorable photos and videos inside Chernobyl. Timbuktu, Mali. Found in the western African country of Mali, Timbuktu is often considered a pariah for travelers, with countries directly advising tourists to avoid the area. Once an affluent trading region and center of Islamic culture in the Middle Ages, the city has been ravaged by constant armed conflict and poverty. Madidi National Park, Bolivia. In the northeastern parts of Bolivia, you'll find a deadly paradise only a few would dare venture. Madidi National Park. It looks picturesque at first, with panoramic views of lush greeneries and wavy verdant hills. Countless dangers lurk behind Madidi's abundant wild and plant life. Homing poisonous plants and fierce fauna, anyone caught unprepared will endure itches and rashes to no end. Danakil Desert, Ethiopia. With its blistering temperatures going as high as 50 degrees Celsius, it's not a destination many consider remotely ideal. The Danakil Desert is one of the lowest points on Earth. It's also wrought with sulfurous springs, bubbling fissures, and active volcanoes spouting obnoxious and potentially toxic fumes. But for those brave enough to visit, you'll love dipping in its hot springs. The view of the Dowel is simply surreal if not dangerous, a messy canvas of bright yellow, green, and red.